All right, guys, I do believe that I am live. Thank you guys for joining me today. So, really, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is finding your voice in your artwork. Now, first, like always, I'm going to start with the scripture or something just, very motivating. The fewer words, the better the prayer. And that's by Martin Luther. And part of a good communication is listening with the eyes as well as the ears. And this quote is from Josh McDowell. So, one thing that's important when you are finding your artistic voice, when you are an artist, whether you do sculpting or any type of artwork or anything of that nature, one thing you need to really realize, who are you marketing to? What is your exact, what's the word for it? What is your exact plan for it? How do you really want to be able to get your work out there? Because, us being as artists and everything, it is very difficult for us to think of like the strategy for it or do anything because it's like we're creative. We like to just go right at it and stuff. So, one thing I wanted to give you guys some tips, and when you're branding and finding your voice, number one, you need to like sketch it out. You need to write it out. You need to come up with a good strategy for yourself as far as who are you marketing to? Who are you trying to touch? What kind of art do you do? Are you marketing to young kids? Are you marketing to adults? And if there's adults, is it a specific type of adult? Like as far as are you marketing to male, female, old, young, in between, single mothers, single fathers, anybody in that nature? You have to figure it out. And what is their age group? Because and it's recommended that you start with an age group that is like 10 years, like say from 25 to 35. It's normally recommended that you would like, start there. Um, what is their gender? And I think I already mentioned that, whether they're male, female, or what so have you. Where is their geographical location? Where do they live? Where would you find them? Are you going to just market to people as far as trying to think, are you trying to market to people that is somewhere in the United States, out of the United States, in your general region, or are you trying to be like for the people? You got to come up with that and stuff. And, you know, um, what is their ethnicity and stuff? You could be personal with that, or it doesn't matter, or it could be indifferent. Sexual orientation, that's another one that's very important you want to do. What is their profession? What kind of people are who kind of people you marketing to? Where do they work? What kind of finances that they have that they can invest into your artwork or invest into whatever product that you are selling? That's another thing. What is their monthly income? What is their monthly spending power? And so, with their monthly spending power, that is basically saying, like, how much extra do they have after they pay their, bills and the important stuff that they have to do. Now, for me, for example, I'm marketing to people, but that makes between 100K to 200K a month, and no, excuse me, not a month. Well, that'd be great, but a year and everything. And so, from that, I'm hoping that they will have an additional $3,000 a month to invest in themselves and and stuff of that nature. What are their religious views? That's another important thing that you want to kind of market to, whether you just feel like, oh, it's indifferent, or I really want to target Christians or Muslims, or whatever that whatever your heart desire. What do they value? And for me, I said they have to value family, faith. They have to value good art. They want to express themselves good. They want to, they value like individuality. They're kind and nurturing and what so have you. Um, Another thing is, what is the media consumption? Like, where are you going to find these people? Are you going to find these people on YouTube, TikTok, um, Instagram, Facebook? Where do they hang out? Or are you just going to find them like, oh, reading newsletters or, on social sites like that, like Subtract or, Pinterest? That's another, overlooked one. And what is their lifestyle like? As far as their lifestyle, like what do they do? Like if you was to run into them, where would they hang out at? Like coffee spots? Would they be at concerts, museums? And what is their emotional state? Like, do you want to find them in a confused state of their lives? Are they, happy all the time, sad all the time? What kind of emotional state you want to see them in that you can market it to them? And then finally, let's talk about you and how to turn pain into beauty. Now, there is no right or wrong answer to this because it's all about individuality and stuff. So, my thing is this, right? If you went through something traumatic, whether it's in your childhood, currently, or what so have you, if you are an artist, how can you transform that into something beautiful? How can you go ahead and use that in an expression? How can you translate that? Turn your beauty, excuse me, turn your ashes into something beauty, like literally. If you have to grab some ashes and put it on a canvas, turn it into that, transform that, because that's what's all that matters. It's about releasing the negative outside of you to put it into something positive and beautiful. Don't be afraid and don't be ashamed to do so. All right, my friends, I hope this helped someone out there. I'll see you guys later with another video. Have a good day.